Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to tell you all how to use if statement in Python. So for that you all need to get in my desktop. So let's get into this video. Hello everyone, so right now what I'm going to do is I am going to tell you all what is if statement in Python. So let's get started. So right now I'm writing some comment for you all to understand now. What I'm going to do is, after writing this comment, what means if statement, explain us that is the statement true or false. Means if the statement is false, then the piece of code which you have written in the line if will not get executed. And if the statement is true, then the piece of code which you have written will get executed in Python. So how to use if statement you all don't know till now, but you all know what are if statements. So if comes in conditions, means if is a type of condition in Python. So you can see I'm done with my comments. So let's just wait for a minute. So let's start. Let's write one example over here. So for that, what I'm going to do is write what I'm going to do. So over here you can see I'm using multi-line comments. I'm just telling you all, and if you all don't know what are multi-line comments, then you must see my videos. So a equals means now a became a variable. So variables store data in them, means variables are like a container, they store some type of data. Now that type of data can be anything, it can be text input or some other kind of input. So now what we are going to do is, let's create an input box. So I'm writing input over here. In input we are asking value a. So now means it will ask some value from the user, and in the terminal window, means the window which is down over there, which has written terminal and underlined it over there, the piece of code will get executed over there. So that is where the code gets executed. So now a equals input. Now if we run this code, we don't receive anything because still we have not printed. So let's get on to writing if. So if now, but let's create another variable named b equals input value b. So let's make this. Okay, so let's copy this thing, open bracket and paste it. Now let's remove the s and put 2. Now value a. Now you can see I'm using smaller a. I'll change it. Now we use a column over here after b to separate it, means to bring this command in a. So means the so this command, if a is greater than 2, then this print statement will get executed. Oh sorry, I closed VS Code. Let me open it again for a second. The changes will be saved automatically, so you can see the changes are still. So if a is greater than b, then in the terminal window it will print yes, but if it is not, then it will not. So I'm receiving some errors, why I don't know. Now let's just close that terminal and run this program again. So we will run this program again and try once. Now you can see it is asking me for a value. So let's store a very big number, 100000000, and for 2 we let it. It is not running because the value is too large. So due to that, so next we'll run this piece of code again. Let me remove the comment from there and paste it above because it's interrupting us. And if you want the code, then I'll give you, but try to create some of your own. So let's get started. Let's run this again. Values. So now the variable a is asking, so you can see in the value a I stored 10 and in value 2 I stored 3 or 2. So you can see, yes. Now in the next video I am going to tell you all what is elif command means. If you know else command, then elif is mixture of else and if. So I'll meet you all in the next video. Bye. Please like, share and subscribe my videos.